Hi, it's me. I'm live. Uh, Hope some friends and family will join me. The topic for discussion today is going to be Walt Disney World, Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge, the cost of going like we're accustomed to, and the cost of going the economic way. Both options we're going to do is to stay on property, and one will be staying off property using transportation back and forth to the parks from the hotel we stay at. That we've never done before, but there's always a first time for everything. Um, I'm really discussing a dream of mine. I would like to go and be there for the opening of Galaxy's Edge. I think it would be very exciting, and I hope that. I'm sorry, I'm having brain spasms this morning. I haven't had any coffee, even though it's noon. So I'm not. My mind's not quite up to par. Anyway, once again, we're going to talk about Walt Disney World and going there for the opening of Galaxy's Edge. And I'm trying to get my streaming adjusted. So if you'll please bear with me, I'd appreciate it. Okay, I didn't want to mute myself there. Anyway, I don't know how I'm going to interact with whoever's in here because I'm so new to the live streaming thing that um, I don't know how to interact with you, so I do apologize. Anyway, I've been researching since I found out about what a smashing success Star Wars Galaxy Edge was at Disney's in California at Disneyland. And I'm not really a fan of Star Wars. I won't say I'm not a fan, but I'm not really an enthusiast of Star Wars. But because of the magical experiences people have had in Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland, I'm interested in a dream world and going to Florida and being there for the opening of Galaxy's Edge there. I did some research, and staying like we usually stay at a club level motel for three of us going is going to be, if we stayed at the Polynesian from August the 28th through September the 3rd, which is 7 days, it's going to be around $12,000. That includes our premium dining plan, fast pass, insurance, flights round trip, and other goodies that I can't really think of right now. Oh, our tickets. God, how could I forget our park hopper tickets? Very expensive. That's how we used to roll. But anyway, that's probably not any sort of a possibility now. Welcome to the two guests that are in the live stream. Like I said, this is my first, and I haven't figured out how to see who's in here. But anyway, the $12,000 for flights from our hometown round trip, tickets for 7 days, car picking us up at the airport and taking us back, deluxe meal plan, park hopper tickets, $12,000. Going the cheap way, staying on property at Disney, at a resort like the Art of Animation, which we've never stayed at a resort like that before. Getting park hopper tickets, flight, the quick service dining plan is going to be around $10,000. So, really haven't saved that much because the transportation to and from the airport is on the Magical Express, where you have to get on there with a bunch of other people. And all that includes travel insurance in case we wouldn't be able to go. The next group of is called Walt Disney Good Neighbor Hotels. I checked the Buena Vista Suites, and that would end up costing us around $5,000. So there's a pretty huge difference between staying on site and staying off site, which we've never done. And I'd like to think that in a dream world we could go and stay at the Polynesian on club level, as they call it, or concierge as it used to be known as, because we would like to do that and have a view of the Magic Kingdom, which is possible. For that price, I would hope so. To me, that price is just beyond even unimaginable, because in order to guarantee the reservations, I guess because the opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, most of the money is due up front now, with it, you being able to partially refund it. So it's just it is the happiest place on earth, and it's certainly something that takes me to my happy place. It took me to my happy place just looking up and comparing resorts and how we have stayed in the past. And comparatively speaking, we have stayed, the resorts on property we have stayed at is the Polynesian a couple of times, the Contemporary a couple of times. We stayed at the Grand Floridian, and I think at the Beach Club. I think we stayed there like one night. And I see where Mary says, hey, she's here. Hey, Mary. Welcome to the live stream. Anyway, I've made some notes about what I wanted to talk about in the live stream. And let me get to them. Um, so, the only thing I didn't like was in looking up the flights was we pretty much had to fly Delta, and we had a really bad experience with Delta in Tampa, Florida. And of course, that may not be that way, but it seems like whenever we fly Delta through Atlanta, um, we never get our connections on time. Mary says we stayed at the boardwalk. Okay, it's not the beach club, and was awful. Yeah, it was not a good experience. Um, Other people have really favorable opinions of it, but we didn't have a good experience. Anyway, um, oh, I forgot we could have fly Allegiant Air, but you have to leave on specific days, and I wanted to be there for the opening of Galaxy's Edge. And I don't know if that would coincide with the opening or not. And I pretty much think in order to get into Galaxy's Edge, um, that you have to stay on property. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was like that for the opening at Disneyland for the first month. Um, like I said, just a dream. Things to do with Disney is very, very expensive. I remember Mary and her partner had went to Disney on Ice, and that was extremely expensive. Some people say it's overrated. Not me. I would go there today if I could. I wouldn't want to stay at like All Star Sports, but I certainly would in order to have an opportunity to go. And I'm just wondering how the person that's watching is feeling. And lies about what, Mary? I don't think I understand. Um, Lies again, I don't understand. But um, uh, Mary says I wouldn't stay at a cheaper place. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. I'd definitely stay at a cheaper place. If I could go like tomorrow. I wouldn't be happy, no. um, but in order to get to go, I think I would. Wouldn't you? Uh, I don't remember that opportunity But, okay. It's all good. Well, I've been on the live stream here for about 15 minutes, and I'm talking to basically someone here on the same Wi-Fi. So I'm going to end the stream and say, have a magical day. Remember to be kind to one another, and we love you. Bye.